Ryan, welcome to Laclede County Fair.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about you. For people that don't know, you've got a giant list of accolades in judging for farm and just farming yourself and contests. So let me know a little bit about you.
I was born and raised in the junior livestock industry. I showed every species of livestock competitively, nationally, and in the state of Texas, where I'm from. I went to Texas A&M. I got my animal science degree there. Was on the national champion intercollegiate livestock judging team. I was very competitive as an individual there as well. I own a cattle company and consulting firm. We show cattle of all breeds all across the country, and I've judged in 49 states throughout the U.S. and all species, as well as Canada and Mexico.
And it's kind of like your full-time gig, right? You just said you're like in the summer, especially with fairs and shows, you're traveling quite a bit.
I do travel a lot and I stay on the roads, but this isn't really a job because you can't make enough money to do it.
Right,
but,
fair enough.
But we do have other businesses, but I'm lucky enough that I have family at home that I can just report in and they keep the things going, so I can do out here and do what I love and work with the kids.
So first time in Laclede County.
Yes, sir.
So how did our animals, the hog show and you did use the steers last night?
No, we did breeding animals yesterday. Hog show was quite competitive, so it was a breeding show. Kids were amazing and showmanship was quite tough. So as far as county fair level, definitely a very competitive.
And what is it? Because I don't know that much. Like I grew up on a farm, but as far as showing or whatever, you use a lot of terminology. Tell me what a little bit of that terminology means by a little bit in the front end, a little bit in the back end. So just tell me what a prize winning hog looks like.
Right. Well, regardless of species, I have 3 priorities that I look for, whether it's breeding or market animals. And first is muscle, width, and dimension, because they are meat animals of all sorts. And so they have to have muscle, they have to have product and mass to them. Secondly, there's structural soundness, because whether they're a breeding or a market animal, they need to be fundamentally sound. People forget that while the champion hog may be on your pork chop plate in a few days or weeks, there's going to be a sister to him that is going to be in a breeding crate that has to stay sound structurally so they can produce more. So whether they're breeding a market, they've got to be sound footed, structurally correct animals. And then finally, in a show ring setting, they have to look like a show animal. These aren't the ones that you see around the side of the road or in, a pig farm of, a commercial pig farm. These are show ring oriented animals that are bred specifically for the show ring. So they have more look, they have more presence. They are bred to specifically have greater lines, greater balance, greater symmetry. And so I want them to look like show animals.
How many of these contests do you judge a year?
I have never put a number to it. I can assure you that. I can tell you that so far this year, I have not had a weekend off. And last year, the only weekend I had off was for Christmas. So basically almost every weekend a year, but more importantly, like the county fairs like this one, most of those are during the week. And so I normally judge at least a show a week and a show a weekend. I can tell you that, but I've never counted.
Well, I just want to thank you for coming here and for your time. People keep telling me you're the #1 judge in America. I don't know if you guys have a boxing match to determine that or what that is. But you're highly respected, and I appreciate you so much for your time to come into little Laclede County and judging our fair.
Not a problem. Glad to be here. Look forward to tomorrow.
All right. Thanks so much, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you.